Today we need to talk about a fundamental American promise that is slowly, quietly being stripped away right in front of our eyes. The right to actually own what you buy. Look around you. Between sky-high interest rates, runaway inflation, and housing prices that are completely out of reach for working families, just achieving the American dream of buying a home feels like a miracle. You work night shifts, you save every penny, you skip vacations, you sacrifice, and you finally get the keys to your own castle. Except it's not your castle, is it? Because the second you sign those closing papers on the West Coast, whether you're in Washington, Oregon, or California, you quickly realize you didn't just buy a home. You bought a front row seat to private, unelected government operating right in your front yard. The Homeowners Association. From Seattle to Los Angeles, this is Left Coast News. No apologies, just the truth. The $2,000 monopoly money trap. Let's get real about what's happening here. We are seeing a quiet epidemic across the country where HOAs are putting liens on people's homes and dragging them into foreclosure over pocket change debts. In Washington, an HOA can trigger a foreclosure over $2,000 in missed assessments. In California, it's $1,800. Think about that for a second. You have a $500,000 or $600,000 house or more, property you paid hard-earned cash for, and a board of neighborhood hall monitors can put your family out on the street over less than 2 months of rent. And how does a $500 missed payment become a $2,000 debt? The lawyers. The second an HOA hands your file over to a debt collection law firm, the meter starts running. A $50 late fee gets hit with a $1,500 in attorney processing fees, title search costs, and administrative surcharges. Suddenly, a minor dispute over maintenance dues snowballs into a legal freight train designed to strip you of your equity. And who buys these foreclosed homes at auction for pennies on the dollar? Out-of-state land speculators and corporate investors who turn around and lease them out. It's a legal racket. The death penalty of property rights by 1,000 paper cuts. Now, the defenders of the status quo will tell you, well, you signed the CC and ours. You agreed to the contract. Sure. But when did a contract for shared neighborhood landscaping morph into giving a private board the nuclear option to seize your private property? This isn't just about HOAs. It's part of a broader, dangerous mindset taking over the West Coast. Real property rights means sovereignty. It means once you pay off your debt and pay your fair taxes, your home is yours. But today, between predatory HOA foreclosure powers, local governments telling you what color you can paint your house, and state mandates chipping away at land use, we don't actually own property anymore. We're essentially paying a permanent subscription fee to live on the land the government or an HOA board allows us to occupy until we step out of line. If you can lose a $500,000 asset over a couple grand in legal fees, you don't own your home. You're just leasing it from a petty bureaucracy. It's time to fight back. It's hard enough for young families and working folks to get a foot on the property ladder today without having to worry about predatory foreclosures lurking in the fine print. We need real common sense reform, and we need it now. They need to ban non-judicial HOA foreclosures completely. Unpaid dues should be treated as unsecured debt or a passive lien paid off when the home is eventually sold, not a license to throw a family onto the street. Cap legal fees. Attorneys shouldn't be allowed to make $3,000 off a $300 late fee. Protect home equity. No one should lose hundreds of thousands of dollars in built-up equity over minor assessment disputes. Property rights are the foundation of a free society. When you erode property rights, you erode independence. It's time for lawmakers in Salem, Olympia, and Sacramento to start protecting homeowners instead of protecting the collection attorneys. I want to hear from you. Have you dealt with an out-of-control HOA? Do you live in a neighborhood that's got an HOA? How's that working out for you? What do you think about this? I think HOAs need to go away completely. It's absolute insanity. As you know, legacy media is dying and everything is moving toward creator-driven platforms and monetization. There's a hyper-local news platform called yournews.com, and I'm actually a contributor on the platform. I've seen firsthand what they're building, and I believe it has the potential to become the next mainstream media. The void they're filling is local news. They already have more than 6,000 independent creators covering local, state, and national news across the country. And right now, they're giving everyday investors an opportunity to invest in the company and own shares through their equity crowdfunding campaign. This isn't a donation, you're actually buying shares in an early-stage media company. If you believe the future of media belongs to independent creators, I think this is something you should take a serious look at. Click the link, watch the short video, review the offering, and decide for yourself. If you made it this far, you're exactly the kind of person we built this channel for. Left Coast News exists to cut through the noise and bring you straightforward analysis of the stories shaping Washington, the Pacific Northwest, and beyond. If you found this video valuable, please subscribe and follow us wherever you get your content, including YouTube, Rumble, Brighteon, BitChute, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, X, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. If you'd like to help support independent journalism, you can also join us on Patreon. Patreon is free for now. You'll find the link in the description below. And if you think this story matters, share it with your friends and family. That's one of the biggest ways you can help this channel grow. Now I want to hear from you. What do you think? Do you agree with this analysis, or do you see it differently? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching Left Coast News.